May I just say, welcome back to week number 2 of this series. It's a series. We'll start right off with day number, technically 1 in this episode, but overall it's day number 9. So let's just get right into it. If you haven't seen the last episode, then you should probably catch up. Pretty please. But no, you don't have to. So let's get right into it with Look Back, as you just seen. It's another one. This was following me watching last episode, Weathering with You. Nope. Me watching Your Name. It's one I found on Amazon Prime. Also it's a bit late, so I found a short film. It's only about an hour long. Look Back. It's a really beautifully animated film. It's a nice short story about this girl who does manga for her school newspaper, and she meets another girl who idolizes her, but then goes on to be a better artist, and then she quits doing art because the girl who idolized her work was better, and then they kind of come together then and work together, and it's a really beautiful story, and I feel like it really does encapsulate the art industry and how people idolize each other, but also think they never good enough and always look to people being better than them, and I think it's a very powerful story, and it's a story that shows how much effort goes into the art industry, the anime, manga, animation itself. It's a really beautifully told story, and the meaning is lovely, and it's a nice short, lovely film. Definitely a powerful message. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10, but that's not to say this is awful, because again, I really enjoyed the film, and it's a nice short film as well, so yeah, definitely would recommend. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. Number 3 this week, I think, and we've got Suzume, which is a part of a thematic trilogy with Your Name, if you remember that. Absolutely fantastic. I watched it twice. I've watched it this week again because it's that good. It's made by Makoto Shinaki, I think. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It's a part of a thematic trilogy. If this is as good as Your Name, then I'm really looking forward to it. May I say more? Suzume, just like Weathering with You last week, this is the second of the thematic trilogy by Makoto Shinaki, and personally, first off, let me just say, it is a 9 out of 10. Absolutely 9 out of 10. And that's saying something for me. For me to say that is my least favourite film out of the 3, and give it a 9 out of 10 still, that is something. Makoto Shinaki has achieved something incredible. The storyline is very well done, and it is quite a really funny film. Personally, I just think it's slightly lower than the other 2, just because I don't really know, to be honest. It's just a feeling I had when I watched it. I feel like the main characters in the other 2 I can really relate to. Again, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil what's coming up for Weathering, but I feel like I prefer the main characters in the other 2. I still think it's a very well done film. I think the characters are really good, the humor's really done well, and just like Your Name, the animation is absolutely brilliant and beautiful. So yeah, and also Joe Zizka's in it, and I absolutely adore him to bits. So yeah, is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time.
When? Oh, okay. Huh?
I'm just about halfway through, and I know I don't normally talk. I'm gonna normally do a quick review at the end. I just wanted to say, halfway through Tetris, and I'm actually really enjoying this film. This might be update top 3 films so far this year. I know there's not a lot, 11 films in, but it's really good. Right, Tetris. Wow, what a fantastic film. Honestly, I found this on Amazon. Not Amazon, I found it on Apple TV. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a film about, not the game itself. Well, yes, about the game itself. But you think a film about, the Minecraft film is about being in Minecraft itself. The Tetris film is literally about the making of Tetris, which I think is a completely incredible twist on video game films. Film is very well told. I didn't know Tetris was made in Russia, which was quite fun, an interesting fact to me. And it was really interesting to see how it was such a problem getting the game rights out of Russia, because obviously we know Russia's a bit strict on that type of stuff, but Yeah, Tetris was actually a fantastic film. I found it really fascinating. It was really well done. The humor was good, but as well, it told the story very well. And I again, as a Nintendo fan, I loved how Nintendo was like one of the big characters in the film as well. Yeah, again though, it's a side of Tetris I never really thought about, and it's really interesting to see that the process of the game being made and it being ported to different countries and the different the rights that have to be bought to actually, you know, manufacture the game. I think that was a really interesting process. Tetris, I would give absolutely a 9 out of 10, just slightly below the likes of Your Name and whatnot, because you know, gotta be honest, I guess. But no, absolutely fantastic film, Tetris. Fair play. Hi. It's the third. I tried mimicking her pose. Hi, it's the 13th. Yeah, I'm not gonna hide the fact I didn't watch a film yesterday, the 12th. Because I want this series to be full transparency between us. I don't want to lie, because first off, one big thing about the series is you need to just trust me, because I can easily just say I've watched the film and haven't. So that's why I'm being honest with you now, saying I didn't watch a film yesterday, because I want to establish that level of trust, because I do watch the full film. Obviously, if I could, I would record me watching the entire film and upload it, but first off, that'd be about 2 hours long per film, and also I'd be probably sued for copyright, because I'm literally giving the entire film for free, so I can't really do that. But yeah, the reason being, yesterday I had an essay for uni that needs to be done, and I think I'd finished until about 11:30, so I was like, oh yeah, it's too late to start the film now. So I thought I'd watch one this morning to make up for yesterday, and one tonight, and then I'm back on track then, 13 films. And today we are watching Weathering With You. Had to spend £5 on it, but this is the last of the thematic trilogy.
Across the shrine gate. Hey, what do you mean by... What? Oh.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. You know what, Hina? We're gonna be alright.
Now, when I thought it couldn't get better than Your Name last week, I was not expecting what Weathering With You managed to show me. All my days. I'm lost for words. I watched it twice last week. Again, I'm only counting the films once. Out of Your Name and Weathering With You, obviously I said Suzume is my least favourite, but I didn't think it could get better than Your Name, but I think I'm gonna give, if I have to rank these, it's absolutely brutal to put one of these in front of the other, but if I had to choose one, Weathering With You would go at the top, only because, oh my days, the film made me cry. It absolutely made me cry. It captured emotion that well. Don't get me wrong, I was that close with Your Name. The two main characters, we got Taki and Mitsuha in Your Name, and I can't remember the main characters in Weathering With You. I'll put them on screen. You'll learn them. But them two main characters, plus the other two, the two adults that the boy works with, I think, and the youngest brother of the girl. Absolutely incredible cast of characters. Absolutely love them all to bits. The story was actually very incredible, and it's really emotional, as you could probably tell. It manages to encapsulate Makoto Shinaki's art style, the visuals, just as well as the other two films. It's literally my favorite work of art ever. Absolutely adore them to bits. Beautiful film. 10, if I could give it more than a 10, I would, but I need to be strict with these rules. I can't be giving them a 100 out of 10, which is what they deserve, to be honest with you. But 10 out of 10, absolutely fantastic film. So yeah, congratulations, Makoto Shinaki. You have the crown for now with them 3 films. Oh my days. It is the next film we are watching. Where are we watching? We're watching Fly Me to the Moon, like that one song that was in Squid Game. Then we've got Fly Me to the Moon with Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson. Again, it's a really good film. Really enjoyed it. I think it's very interesting. Obviously, we've all seen about the moon landing and whatnot. But it was really interesting to see that adaptation through cinema, and the film was actually well done. I like the way it was presented through a cinematic format. Yeah, to be honest, obviously I knew a good deal of the moon landing and that whatnot, but actually seeing it, seeing like a recreation of like the build up and then the day of the moon, the rocket launching and the moon landing, because obviously I wasn't alive when the moon landing happened, so I didn't get to experience that hype. Obviously because it was a phenomenal day. So seeing it through the film, obviously growing up, you taught on how important and how magnificent of an achievement that was. But actually seeing it through film as well was actually obviously it's not the real deal of the film, but it was phenomenal. I think it's really funny as well what they did, and how they kind of lean into the moon landing was fake as well, because they showed them faking the moon landing along with them actually going to the moon. The film as well, following the main characters, was good. It's kind of like adding a narrative to an actual historical event, which was cool. It's kind of like the Titanic, where it covers the actual historical event, but then obviously you got Jack and Rose, who kind of are the protagonists, who tell the story is told through them. 7 out of 10, I think, is worthy of a 7 out of 10. So yeah, fair play to the film. I really enjoyed it. Now, The Greatest Beer Run Ever, that was, it was a really funny film. It's based on a true story, which I found was bonkers. It's about the Vietnam War, I believe. He thinks he needs to do something to show his support and to be useful. So he's mad. He literally buys beers and goes out to deliver them beers, which is absolutely mad. And I think only halfway through watching the film, I found out it was based on a real story, which was absolutely insane. Like, oh my days. Who does that? But no, fair play to that person in real life, and fair play to the film as well for managing to tell that story through a cinematic format. And it was nice to see at the end as well, they showed actual photos of the real people the film's based on, which was a nice little homage to who the story follows and who it's based on. So yeah, I'll give her a 7 out of 10. It was it was quite a good film. Alright people, ignore I look like a right scruff. I've been busy all day. Anyway, it is finally that time of the night, you know, roughly 10 o'clock. I normally put film on at 10 o'clock every night. And today, the 14th of January, hey, look who's coming to join us today. Hello, Minnie. Today we are watching, okay, please don't judge an 18-year-old for watching bloody Moshi Monsters movie, because it came up as a conversation topic with my friends, and I have found a way to watch it. Now, don't judge me, alright? Please don't judge me when, well, you already know I've seen from the previous clip, but the Moshi Monster, the movie, you know what, for the sake of nostalgia, I'll watch it, because as a kid, in year, basically primary, all the way through, after year 3, obsessed with Moshi Monsters, so I was like, yeah, for all time's sake, let's watch it. I watched it back in, when it first came out. But I watched it again, oh my gosh. For a kid's film, it's good, I guess. I'm not really the target audience anymore. Dr. Strangelove slaps, you know, his musical, Strangelove, they call him Dr. Strangelove. What am I talking about? It's alright, the story is alright, it's okay. I'm not gonna be giving her any cinematic achievement and pats. It's a kid's film. It's literally for kids. I guess anyone can enjoy it if they want, but, you know, I wasn't bored watching it, but it's literally a kid's film. It's not anything magnificent. The story was alright. yeah, just brought back. It's mainly nostalgia, so I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Moshi Monsters, if you want to watch it, then crack on. It's Moshi Monsters. Then the last film of the week, which was... Wait, what was it? Oh, 17 again. Another Zac Efron film. I didn't get my fill of him from The Greatest BRN Ever. I needed to watch more Zac Efron. So 17 again is about this guy who kind of throws his basketball career away for the sake of his family when he's in high school, and then he grows up miserable, and then he kind of gets a chance to redo being 17 again, and when the film comes full circle, and when he gets to kind of undo the decision, throwing his basketball career away for his family, which kind of led him to wanting to go back in the first place, he kind of realizes that that wasn't the worst mistake of his life, and that was actually the best decision of his life. And so when he gets the chance to redo that decision, he does exactly what he did the first time around. So it's a powerful message, really, when you think about it. The film was quite good. It's a funny film, first of all. It's done really funny, obviously, because he has children, but then he goes back to being 17 in the present day, so his kids don't recognize him, but he doesn't coincide with his kids being like the same age as his kids, which is weird. And also he's kind of like living with his best friend, so his best friend, who's still an adult, has to act as his dad, and he re-enrolls in school to get closest to his kids, to, like, you know... It's a funny film, just watch it, I guess. Yeah, the story is decent, the humor's done well, and again, I said, it's a powerful message at the end about, you get the chance to redo and fix your mistakes, but you realize that the mistakes you make aren't mistakes at all. What had you grow as a person, and life just turns out fine anyway. So yeah, I'd say it's a good message to a film. It's a nice one-off film, Zac Efron, fair play. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I'm giving a lot of things 7 out of 10. Is it too much? I'll try and calm down next episode. And with that, folks, may I say thank you very much for watching. Last episode was about 24 minutes long, and I don't want these episodes to be long, because first of all, I got like 20 subscribers, and let's be honest, how many of you were watching past like 30 seconds into my video? So I'm trying to shorten these down a bit, so I try to speed through these little segment interviews, 2 minutes each. So yeah, I hope I covered enough information to maybe persuade you to watch one of these films, if I could. And again, throughout the series, throughout the year, I'll hopefully get better at recording, editing, whatnot, this series. So yeah, I do hope you're enjoying, and without any further ado, I'll see you in week 3. I'm rambling, so yeah, let's try and keep this video short. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you enjoy.